The South Korean government does not trust United States law enforcement agencies to not infringe upon the rights of their citizens, and in response are deploying diplomats from both Washington, D.C. and the Atlanta consulate to the Hyundai Motors factory outside of Savannah, Georgia, where yesterday DHS conducted their largest ever enforcement raid against a company when they arrested 475 individuals, the majority of them from South Korea. The problem with this is that almost all of them were authorized to be here, either through contractors, subcontractors, and all of them had been verified through the E-Verify system. Now, DHS says that they received the tip from local residents who turned in Hyundai Motors and contractors for illegal hiring practices and discriminations after they were refused jobs in favor of South Koreans. I can tell you exactly where these DHS tips came from. Disgruntled, racist white men in the South. Having been raised in the South and currently living in Georgia, I promise you that somebody who thought they were going to be employed by Hyundai Motors didn't get a job and then began to tip bomb DHS, and probably not one, but multiple persons. See, they're telling these people that they can go get a job working for these automotive companies, but what they're not telling them is they need more than a high school diploma, and they need some sort of technical knowledge. And when they don't have those, it requires companies like Hyundai Motors and their contractors to import or allow people to immigrate temporarily as technical labor to the United States. And when people in podunk little towns in the South don't get the jobs they feel like they deserve because they're white men or white women, they call DHS. And when you have a president in place like Trump that has draconian immigration policies, they're emboldened to.
Welcome to my YouTube page. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is crazy. I think this is going just too far. Is this not going to ultimately affect the policies of the American government in inviting foreign aids and foreign trades for investment in the country? We're trying to bring in foreign investments and all that, and you still at the same time have these government empowered agencies clamping down on individuals who have come to work as foreign immigrants, as you may have it. So I want to know what your thoughts are, what your opinions are. I just feel that these raids are uncalled for. I feel these raids um, are harming the economy of the United States ultimately, and it's going to have a very massive turn down on the economy ultimately. And I think that the Trump administration needs to come in to do something quick about it. We give credence to all the content creators concerning the video clips that are being shared on this platform. So let's look at one or more two of those informations. Let us now analyze the current issue that is going on with the Hyundai raid in the city of California.
Happened today. Hyundai, their main location in Georgia, was just raided by ICE. And they're reporting upwards of 475 employees detained, including over 400 South Korean nationals. Hyundai is a South Korean company. It also halted construction nearby of an EV battery facility that South Korea was investing in as part of all the deals they're trying to make with the Trump administration to avoid all of the tariff bullshit he's trying to apply to South Korea. Now, you can't just look at this as a simple ICE raid. You guys have to remember, there's new leadership in South Korea. The last South Korean leader was like Donald Trump. He was declaring martial law. He wanted to make it a military type of country, just like North Korea. And if you remember, the citizens of South Korea ousted him. They protested in the streets and they ousted him. And so this is the new president of South Korea, who's quite the opposite of Donald Trump. So Donald Trump already has an issue with South Korea and this new leader. Secondly, the United States has always been there for South Korea, promising to protect them with military support if the dictator from North Korea decides to do anything to South Korea. And now that's all gone because Donald Trump is friends with the North Korean dictator. Like, this isn't just all happening as a single, oh, we're just going to detain